All right, here we are, West Rutland Hinchy Gymnasium. Boys junior varsity basketball action about to start. West Rutland and the home whites. Poultney visiting tonight. Matt Hart, number 30, is up for the jump. And Poultney controls. Up past midcourt. Coach calls Duke. We'll find out what that is. Bounce pass on the wing. Into the corner. Matt Hart pressuring. Looks for a pass into the post, and Riley Dow's there. He ties up, and we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow says West Rutland. Matt Hart to inbound to point guard Keaton Wright Chapman. Chapman Wright, excuse me. Kyle Laughlin, 22. Another starter for West Rutland. Riley Dow, 52, plays down on the block, and number 5, Zach Farnham, is your other West Rutland starter. Jordan Toller, the new JV coach here in West Rutland this year. Excited to have him. He comes in as part of a package deal with Keith Schneider, who's the new varsity coach. They played football together at Castleton. Kids seem to like him, and they played real hard the first game, so pleased with how it's going so far. Sure the kids are as well. Hart, pressure, gets a hand on it. And that ball intercepted by Laughlin. He'll go strong to the hoop here. He goes up with his left hand, contact, but no call. Keaton Wright Chapman pulls it down. He hands off to Dow. Dow, bounce pass, far wing. Zach Farnham puts up a 3. No rebound for West Rutland, and Poultney controls. They'll bring it up. Pump fake, stuck in a tough spot, tries to get a bounce pass into the lane, and Farnham picks it off. Left-handed layup off the glass, no good. Contact, no call. Matt Hart picks up that loose ball, puts it up. He's fouled on the attempt. He'll shoot 2. That foul's on number 52 for Poultney. That is Walker Stomsky. His first on Poultney. And Hart to shoot 2. Off the back of the rim, no good. Still scoreless here early in the first quarter, 6:33 left. Poultney visiting West Rutland in boys JV action. Second one's up, that looks good. And Toller immediately calls for a full court press off the make. Keaton Wright Chapman working hard, and Farnham there to double. Nice job to go up and over with that pass, and now Poultney kicks out to the 3-point line. Dribble drive, kick out to the wing. Short jumper, no good. Hart rebound, and he'll dribble out of trouble and find Keaton Wright Chapman. Matt Hart rebounds extremely well. He doesn't have a ton of size, but he's got great anticipation. Understands where the ball is going to come down, boxes out well. Does very well on both the offensive and defensive boards. Kyle Laughlin goes in, tries a right-handed layup from the left side, a little too strong off the glass, won't go. Poultney dribbles drive into the paint. West Rutland closes the door on that. Poultney will shoot 2, and we'll see if it's on Hart. Nope, it's on Riley Dow. His first on West Rutland. And Poultney looking to get on the board with their first points of the night. High arcing shot, off the glass, off the rim, no good. Second shot coming. Hey, Pop, we got shooter. Four dribbles and a shot off the glass and good. Game's tied at 1. And Keaton Wright Chapman to Matt Hart. Right back to Keaton Wright Chapman. And he's going to come up and set the West Rutland offense. Hands off to Hart. Hart swings to Laughlin. Laughlin looks inside, now to Farnham on the wing. Farnham, couple ball fakes, back to the top of the key. Keaton Wright Chapman finds Laughlin. Laughlin thinks about the 3, continues to work offense. That ball comes up to Hart. Great pass down on the block to Keaton Wright Chapman. Can't finish, but that's a great look at the hoop right there. Patient offense results in a layup attempt, and Kyle Laughlin, tenacious. Holy smokes, did he go down hard. So Laughlin showing some toughness, stripping that ball away and also bouncing back up after that contact. Second foul on number 52 for Poultney. Excuse me, that one's on 42. It is Heath Mason. So his first, second on Poultney, and Kyle to shoot 2. First one off the front of the rim, no good.
White. That.
Second one coming. That one's up. Off the back rim, no good. Poultney rebounds. And West Rutland continues to pressure even off the miss. Double, but Poultney able to pass up and over. Pull up and pop, no good. Laughlin ties it up. We've got a jump ball. Possession says Poultney. So we're tied at 1 with 5:08 left in the first quarter here.
Corner, Julian. Corner.
Both teams sticking with their starters so far. High looping pass over the first player. Laughlin picks it off before it can get to the second player. Hesitates and then goes up strong. Nice strong move to the hoop. Could not get the shot to fall, but he's rewarded with 2 shots. And that foul on 42, that is number 2 on him, number 3 on Poultney. Heath Mason with his second. And Laughlin hits the first. And off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Poultney. And West Rutland continues to extend the defense. Keaton Wright Chapman pressuring well past midcourt, doing a nice job moving his feet, not reaching. Poultney dribbles all the way to the wing, and they're going to call Farnham, number 5, with the push. First on him, second on West Rutland. And Poultney to inbound. Great anticipation. Keaton Wright Chapman picks that pass off, tips to Laughlin. Laughlin hands back to Keaton Wright Chapman, and he's up past midcourt to run offense here. He swings it over, hand off to Farnham. Farnham. Excuse me. That must have been Laughlin to Farnham. No, it's Matt Hart. Chapman. Zach Farnham. Strong move. Picks up the foul on 40 with a push. West Rutland to inbound, non-shooting foul. Don't see a 40 on the program, I apologize. Riley Dow, couple dribbles, kicks it out to top of the key. Keaton Wright Chapman and Kyle Laughlin, nice up fake, and then gets his man to reach, drives to the hoop, and lays it in. Baseball pass over everybody, heads up on the West Rutland bench. Mac Perry there, and turnover. Ball never came in, so West Rutland will inbound under the hoop. They're up 4-1 on the Kyle Laughlin layup. Oh, great position. Riley Dow on the block, goes up strong, rejected, kicks it out to Laughlin. Laughlin, floater, rejected. Keaton Wright Chapman. Well, West Rutland dominating the offensive boards. Keaton Wright Chapman going to bring it to the top of the key and reset the offense, and he that is nice. Fake me out. I thought he had the handoff to Hart. So did everybody else. And he glides in for the right-handed layup, and it's 6-1 West Rutland, and they continue to pressure. Matt Hart gets his hand up on the ball, forces the travel, and Poultney having a little bit of trouble here. Down 6-1 about halfway through the first quarter. And West Rutland playing well. Keaton Wright Chapman finds Hart. Hart takes a look, now back to Keaton Wright Chapman. Riley Dow sets the pick and rolls. Wright Chapman all the way through the defense with another layup. Nice strong move to the hoop, and now he's going to put the pressure on defense. Poultney breaks it there to midcourt. Tough to dribble through a trap. And Matt Hart, loose ball, and he's going to think about going. Tries to pass over to Laughlin. That ball tipped, but West Rutland controls. High off the rim, and Poultney rebound. Poultney up to midcourt. Keaton Wright Chapman reaching on defense. Bounce pass to the wing. Kick back out. Dribble drive into the paint. And they're going to call a foul there on West Rutland. That's the second on Riley Dow. Got him with the body there, and Poultney to shoot 2. Got 3:03 left in the first quarter, and we've got subs coming for both Poultney and West Rutland at the first opportunity here. First one up, off the glass, no good. And here come the subs, 11, Liam Boyer, 3, Mikey Barrett. And Tyler Serrani, 14, in for West Rutland. Riley Dow out. Matt Hart out. Zach Farnham out. That one's off the glass. Long rebound. Mikey Barrett tracks it down. He's got some hustle. He finds Tyler Serrani, and Serrani hands off to Keaton Wright Chapman. He calmly walks it up, and he'll run offense here. Hands off to Barrett. Barrett dribbles across, pass to Laughlin. Laughlin looks to the corner. Great bounce pass into the post for Liam Boyer. He backs his man down, high off the glass and in. Nice work, Liam Boyer. That is nice work. Great bounce pass onto the block, and then Boyer backs his man in, uses the glass, and gets two. Poultney, dribble drive into the paint, up too strong, off the glass, no good. Ball being batted around. Poultney comes down with it again and lays it in. We're at 10-3 with 2:14 left here in the first quarter. And Keaton Wright Chapman deliver it up past midcourt. Hand off to Barrett. Barrett dribble pass to Laughlin. Laughlin, couple dribbles, takes a look. And tough pass to handle over to Keaton Wright Chapman, right at his shins, but Keaton able to recover. Now he looks into the post. Serrani looks to go under the hoop, and that ball picked off by Poultney. Nice bounce pass into the post. West Rutland defense goes up straight, does not foul, but Poultney able to power that in. We're at 10-5. West Rutland leading here in the first quarter. And Keaton Wright Chapman hands off. No, fooled me again. Second time this game I've anticipated the handoff, and Keaton Wright Chapman has instead kept and driven to the hoop. Tyler Serrani, strong move, kick out to Laughlin. Laughlin gets hit up high. That'll be a foul on 54 for Poultney. We'll check a program and see who that is. That is Taylor Lewis. So 5th team foul on Poultney, first on Lewis. Keaton Wright Chapman to inbound. He gets it in easily to Laughlin in the corner. Now West Rutland swings to the top. Mikey Barrett, looping pass. Keaton Wright Chapman thinks about the drive. Kicks out to Barrett. Barrett's going to take it into the paint. Fearless, up off the glass, no good. And he's there for his own rebound. Padding the stat sheet. And he goes up strong and lays that in. Mikey Barrett is quick and athletic and long. Kyle Laughlin anticipates that. Dribbles into the double team, and he's going to get a jump ball call. West Rutland will inbound this. They own the possession arrow at this point. So 41.9 left. West Rutland up 12-5 here in the first quarter. Screens across, and Keaton Wright Chapman all the way into the backcourt for Kyle Laughlin, and zigged when they thought they were zagging. I think that was supposed to be for Keaton Wright Chapman, but he had turned his back and moved. Fortunately, Serrani there, and now Keaton Wright Chapman going to set the offense up at the top of the key.
Right, hey, Liam, stay right there. Okay, go.
Dribble drive, cuts right through the defense, made it look easy. Picks up two more. Continue with the full court pressure. Serrani, wow. A little bit out of control there for number 10. He comes flying across, shoulder to shoulder. You hit him pretty hard if you knock Tyler Serrani down. For an 8th grader, he's a big, strong kid. He had a fantastic soccer season and continues to impress on the basketball court. So that's the first on number 10 for Poultney. Thomas Dunbar, perhaps. Not on the JV program, but is listed on the varsity program, I'm assuming. That he swings back and forth between the varsity and the JV. Keaton Wright Chapman, top of the key, driving right, running out of time, under a second. That desperation try is shut down by Poultney. So we're at the end of the first quarter, and West Rutland up 14-5. Poultney picking up 6 fouls in the quarter, West Rutland picking up 3. We're going to step away and we'll be back for the start of the next quarter. We're going to watch West Rutland come out of the huddle to start the second quarter here. We'll see who they could bring out Garrett Waite, 32, is going to get his first minutes. 3, Mikey Barrett in. 4, Mac Perry, another 8th grader, playing up. 11, Liam Boyer. And 14, Tyler Serrani, going to be the 5 that start for West Rutland here in the second quarter. Thomas Dunbar, 10. Taylor Dunlap, 34. Taylor Lewis, 54. Tanner White, 12. Are your starters for Poultney. Great rebound, Tyler Serrani. Goes up, pulls it down, finds the point guard, Mac Perry. Perry, pass midcourt, dribbles into the paint, over to Boyer in the corner. Boyer, strong move to the hoop, right hand off the glass. And that's good. West Rutland coach Jordan Toller calling for pressure after that make. West Rutland players weren't quite ready for it and ended up dropping back, but I believe you'll see pressure extensively this game from the West Rutland team. They got a lot of quick kids. Poultney able to inbound. Screen coming. Perry cuts under that. Kick out to the corner. That's a 3. Rattles around, no good. Mikey Barrett rebound. Hands off to Perry. Perry to midcourt. Thinks about a drive, then slows it down, and he'll set up the offense. He hands off to Barrett. Immediately picked up. Barrett to Garrett Waite. Waite. Oh, baby, that is nice stuff. Tyler Serrani in the corner. Beautiful bounce pass to the cutter. West Rutland didn't finish, but that's a nice look. Poultney crossovers. Puts up the 3. Garrett Waite picks up the rebound. He finds, Mac Perry. Perry to run offense. Barrett coming across, but decides not to. Garrett Waite likes it. He's got to put up the 3 off the front of the rim. No good. And who's there? Liam Boyer gets his hands on it. He forces a jump ball.
It should be that way, because I didn't change it at the start of the quarter. It should be that way. No, they had it to start the quarter. I never changed it. So it should be white.
So little discussion about the possession arrow wasn't changed at the start of the half, so it is a West Rutland possession. Mac Perry to Boyer. Boyer been driving strong to the hoop. He swings it under the hoop to Garrett Waite.
Reset, bring it up top.
Coach Toller wants him to reset. Mac Perry has other ideas. He jacks a 3. That ball tipped around, and Tyler Serrani able to control. He tries the wraparound pass for Mikey Barrett. No result. Poultney to inbound. We're at 5:59 here in the second quarter, and West Rutland up 16-5. Boys JV action. And we've got a carry. Going to call that an unforced error. Got a little loose with the ball. West Rutland's going to inbound, and subs coming. Zach Farnham's going to come in. We'll see who else is coming. Matt Hart is coming at the next opportunity. Perry, top of the key, looking to set the offense. That's Garrett Waite. Back to Perry. Perry sees Serrani. Serrani, turnaround jumper in the paint. No good off the back of the rim. Poultney controls, and West Rutland back on defense. Burst of speed for Poultney. That ball back out to the three-point line. Poultney thinks about swinging, then picks up the dribble, pass to the block, and that's going to be a foul on West Rutland. We'll see who they call it on. Might be on Mikey Barrett, number 3. It is. I believe that's his first, and it'll be the 4th on West Rutland. Garrett Waite's going to have a seat. Tyler Serrani's going to have a seat. Zach Farnham in, Matt Hart in, non-shooting foul, so Poultney inbounds. They come out high near midcourt, and Mac Perry extends the defense. That's going to be an illegal screen. 52. Walker Stomsky picks up what I believe is his second. Taylor Lewis picks up his second. And West Rutland inbound on the illegal screen. Didn't have his feet set as Perry continued to cross the top of the key to play defense there.
Maddie, you're my 3. Mike, you start up.
So Perry, top of the key.
Here we go, Spartan.
To Farnham. Farnham to Hart. Hart elbow jumper off the rim, no good. That's not a bad look at the hoop. And Poultney rebounds, and they'll bring it into the offensive half. Mac Perry extends the defense. Screen coming. Pump fake, nice pass onto the block. Mac Perry giving up a ton of size down there. Got to be tough for him to have much of an impact on the much larger Poultney player there. Perry comes up fast, pulls up, picks up his dribble, finds Hart. Hart on the wing. Back to Perry, top of the key. Perry through the legs, swings to Farnham. Farnham takes a look. Top of the key, and he swings to Barrett. Barrett to Farnham, wide open. That ball back to Perry. Perry, patient, top of the key. Tries to force the bounce pass. Goes off a Poultney player, ends up on the floor. Tied up, and Coach Toller's going to call a timeout here, talk about how we can run a little bit more effective offense against this Poultney defense. We're going to step away. There's the horn coming out of this timeout. West Rutland up 16-7 with 4:10 left in the quarter. First horn for the coaches. We'll watch West Rutland come out of the huddle and see what Coach Toller has drawn up. There's the second horn, excuse me. And here they come. Boyer 11, Farnham 5, Barrett 3, Mac Perry 4, and Matt Hart 30. Your West Rutland squad, and it looks like they're going to extend defense here. Now they decide against it. Poultney inbounds, and they're past midcourt. Nice crossover dribble, gets some space, puts up the jumper, and that rolls in. 16-9. Perry to midcourt. Swings to Farnham. Farnham, ball fake back to Perry. Perry, ball fake, finds Farnham. Farnham spins. Tough drive into the paint. Sends up a floater that misses everything. Goes down hard, no call. Hart to Perry. Perry up fake. And that shot is no good. I think Boyer thought perhaps it was tipped by Poultney. He elects to let it drop, and drop it does out of bounds. Call is out of bounds off West Rutland. Poultney ball. Riley Dow checking in, Mikey Barrett checking out. Tough ball to handle, juggled and dropped out of bounds. Going to be Poultney ball under the hoop. And they're able to inbound out to the top of the key. Dribble drive into the paint. Nice bounce pass onto the block. Riley Dow steps over, gives the Poultney player no option but to kick it back out. They're at the top of the key. Screen coming. Player elects to go the other way. Pass into the block. Riley Dow gets a hand on that, but it is off West Rutland, out of bounds. Down to 3:01 here left in the half. 16-9 West Side. Mac Perry out, Tyler Serrani in. Great minutes for one 8th grader, Mac Perry, giving way to another 8th grader, Tyler Serrani. And immediate impact, Tyler Serrani. Anticipates, goes up, gets it post to post, and the right-handed layup drops down through. Tough angle straight at the hoop, but Serrani able to get the finish. And that gives West Rutland an 18-9 lead here. And we've got 54 for another illegal screen, I believe. That is Taylor Lewis. That is 3 on Lewis and 8 on West Rutland. Player control foul, so West Rutland will not shoot the 1-on-1. Sub coming, 44 in, 54 out. Richard Holcomb checking in for the Poultney JV squad, the Poultney Blue Devils. Serrani gonna run point. He swings to Farnham. Farnham up fake. Looks to a cutting Matt Hart, but elects not to get it in. Tough pass across the top to Dow. Tipped, but Dow able to control. He pulls it down. He gets to Serrani. Serrani kicks over to Farnham. Farnham comes to the corner to Hart. Hart up fake into the paint for Dow. Dow kicks it out for a wide open three off the glass, no good. Matt Hart there for the rebound. Matt Hart there for another rebound. Might have traveled, no call. Serrani kicks to Farnham. Farnham, up fake.
Hey, reset, rallies by 5, Spartan.
Coach asks for a reset. Serrani swings to Hart. Hart thinks about Boyer. Now he finds Farnham on the elbow. Up and blocked by Poultney, but controlled by West Rutland. Farnham comes near side to Serrani. Serrani jab step. Skip pass all the way across. Boyer thinks about the three, gives the up fake. Dow wide open on the baseline. Baseline jumper, no good. Poultney rebounds and comes up to the offensive half. Long possession for West Rutland. Minute 33 left in the half here. Tyler Serrani continues to impact this game. Quick hands, pokes the ball away, a little too strong off the glass. He's going to hustle back and almost get the steal from behind, and now he'll set and play defense. Great job to cut under that screen. That's a pass to the corner. Back out to the three-point line. Key pass into the paint. Poultney player trying to back Dow down. Dow refusing to move. Great post defense for Dow right there, not giving an inch. So I believe we've got a foul call on Tyler Serrani, his first, 5th on West Rutland. Poultney to shoot 2, and Mikey Barrett's going to check back in. Off the front of the rim, no good. Mikey Barrett 3 in, 30, Matt Hart out. Great minutes for Matt Hart. Continues to be extremely effective on the boards. Great anticipation, just knows where the ball's coming down, sets himself, gets in great position. Not a huge kid, not a great leaper, but tremendous on the boards. Serrani walks it up, we're under a minute. Swings to Barrett. Barrett up fake, back to Serrani. Serrani to Barrett. Barrett thinks about Farnham, but instead swings to Boyer. Boyer back to Serrani, bounce pass to Barrett. Barrett wasn't ready for it. And 38 left. Poultney plenty of time to run some offense, get a good look at the hoop here. They extend, and Serrani well past the three-point line to defend. Fights through the screen. Now he's putting tenacious pressure on the ball, offering no offensive options. Clock continuing to wind. Now we're down to 20. Ball fake. Screen coming, and Serrani cuts under that. Goes up for the blockless. Poultney tries to force it in. Farnham comes out of the pack. Ton of traffic. So Farnham fearlessly dribbles into the pack. Gets hacked on the arm. He'll shoot a 1-and-1. That's the 9th foul for Poultney. 34 picks up his first. That is Taylor Dunlap. And 1-and-1 for Farnham. Beautiful shot. Drops through. That's 19-10 West Side. Farnham for his second. We'll see if West Rutland elects to press after the make. Try and limit Poultney's options with the clock winding down, 9.8 left. Off the back of the rim, no good. How about that offensive rebound? Liam Boyer puts it up, no good, jump ball. And 6.1 seconds, West Rutland's gonna get another look at the hoop here. So Tyler Serrani will inbound. That ball out to Barrett. Barrett swings. In time, off the glass, no good. Not a bad look at the hoop at the end of the half there for West Side. Playing very well. They're up 19-10 at halftime, and we will be back. Back for the start of the second half. Poultney gonna start with the ball. Keaton Wright Chapman extends the defense out near midcourt. Back to the original starting 5, and Zach Farnham. Great anticipation. Hesitates to get a little space. Can't get the shot to drop. Poultney to inbound, and looks like West Rutland's gonna apply full court press again. Keaton Wright Chapman covered his man close. We may get a 5-second count here. Boy, that was awful close. Next best thing, Farnham intercepts the pass. Floater, and that drops 21-10 lead, West Rutland. and pressure stays. Matt Hart picks up his man and immediately gets a hand on it. Forces it out of bounds. Poultney to inbound. West Rutland continuing to cover. Baseball pass. And Zach Farnham hustles from behind, pokes that ball away. Matt Hart controls. Goes down hard. We've got a foul call. Number 40 for Poultney. Walker Stomsky picks up his second. And while I'm reading the program to find out who that was, Poultney was defending the wrong basket. And Kyle Laughlin with an easy layup. On the inbound under the hoop, Poultney was defending like they were under their defensive hoop. Kyle Laughlin leaked out, and you won't get an easier layup than that. Poultney behind the back, loop pass, and Laughlin picks that off. Generous, long pass to Keaton Wright Chapman. He goes up, and that blocked. Nope, just lost the handle. So Poultney to inbound, and West Rutland calls off the press. They're up 23-10 with 6:49. Poultney pass midcourt. And that pass, a little too hot, off the Poultney player's hands. Hart immediately finds Keaton Wright Chapman, who holds up, lets the traffic pass, and now he's going to run offense. Kyle Laughlin, high screen. Keaton Wright Chapman unable to capitalize. Maintains his dribble at the top of the key. He swings to Hart. Hart back to Keaton Wright Chapman to Dow on the elbow. Great pass to Laughlin. Laughlin knows what to do with that. Short jumper, no good off the rim. Poultney rebounds. Zach Farnham extending pressure all the way up the floor. Nice job. No foul. Makes it hard for the Poultney player. Long pass to the wing. Dow defending. Poultney across the top of the key, drives into the paint. Kick out to the corner. And you can count that. Number 40 for Poultney drains the three. That is Walker Stomsky. That cuts the lead to 10. We're at 23-13 here. Keaton Wright Chapman swings to Hart. Hart, entry pass to Dow. Dow finds Laughlin on the block. Up off the glass, reverse layup, no good, but great find down on the block. Good look at the hoop, and Poultney. Bounce pass to the wing, dribble into the paint, wild floater, scoop shot. Rolls around the rim and drops through. Lead down to 8. Keaton Wright Chapman walks it up to midcourt. Swings to Hart. Hart thinks about the entry pass to Dow, instead finds Farnham on the elbow and kicks it back out to Keaton Wright Chapman. Coach Toller asking his players to reset. Swing to Hart. Hart thinks about the floater into Dow, but instead to Keaton Wright Chapman up to Laughlin. Laughlin to Dow, give and go. Laughlin strong into the paint, and he'll shoot 2. Nice give and go for Dow and Laughlin there. That foul on 52. Well, we've got Walker Stomsky on both programs here, varsity, JV, and varsity. So I may be calling players by the wrong name. I apologize. Laughlin, first one, no good. There are players that swing from JV up to varsity, and I assume that was the case with Stomsky, but apparently he changes jerseys in between. West Rutland puts the press on. Poultney elects to call a timeout. They're going to talk about how they can handle this West Rutland pressure. Poultney coached by the Kaludis. Rob Kaludi Jr. coaching JVs and also assisting Bob Kaludi Sr. with the varsity. Similar situation here in West Rutland in years past. Don Dunches Sr. on the JV coach. and Don Dunches Jr. coaching varsity and being assisted by his dad. And they have since moved on after last year. New coaching regime here in Westside. Keith Schneider comes in to coach varsity and brings his buddy, Mr. Toller, Jordan Toller, with him. And kids seem to like him pretty well. They're working hard for him. Playing primarily man-to-man defense, which is a change from previous years. The Dunches has favored the 2-3 zone. Although West Rutland used a great 2-3 zone against Long Trail in the last game, very active in the second half, and really limited 0-0 Sheldon for Long Trail. He still filled it up, but not nearly as productive a second half after Schneider made that switch to the very active 2-3. Not sure what this call is. So West Rutland player reaching across the plane. I believe that's a warning to West Rutland. Laughlin got to go straight up with the hands now. Keaton Wright Chapman sticks with 30, and they're able to force it into him, but Keaton Wright Chapman pokes it away, and now it's a scramble, and they're going to call Keaton Wright Chapman with a reach there. Put the pressure on. Making it extremely difficult for Poultney, but picks up the foul, his first, and the first on West Rutland for the half. West Rutland dropping back now, and Poultney top of the key. Great anticipation, Farnham, but unable to get his hands on that pass and control. Players on the floor. Poultney player down. West Rutland players trying to force a jump ball without the foul. Possession arrow to West Rutland, so we'll inbound. 4:19 left, up 24-15. Keaton Wright Chapman, pull up and pop from the top of the key. Hits the back of the rim, gets the shooter's roll, and it drops in. Instant offense for Keaton Wright Chapman. And active on defense, deflects that pass. Tough jumper. Kyle Laughlin gets horse collar tackled there. That foul's on 52. Walter Stomsky. It seems like every foul's on Walter Stomsky according to my program. I apologize. That's his third. Keaton Wright Chapman. Up fake on the three. Laughlin, handoff to Dow. Dow goes up strong. Collects the foul. He'll shoot two. And we'll see who this foul's on. Calls on 44. And I don't have a 44 on the JV program, so I'm going to call it Richard Holcomb. His first. Dow off the front of the rim. Rolls away, no good. Subs coming for Poultney. 54 in, 10 in. 44 checking out, 52 checking out. Dow to shoot his second. Off the back of the rim, Matt Hart tracks it down and he kicks out. That's a long three. I believe that was Farnham. Tenacious pressure. Poultney able to chin the ball, swing it clear of Farnham's reach. And now they swing to the wing, and now 54 trying to back Dow down. Unable to, so he's forced to kick it out. Tough pass that Laughlin intercepts. He's off to the races. He's fouled on the, I'm going to call that on the floor, before he was able to get the shot up. We'll see who that foul's on. Foul's on 12. That's John Baker, picking up what I believe is his first. And Poultney already to 5 fouls in the quarter. We're at 3:18 left. West Rutland to inbound. Laughlin collects that bounce pass on the inbound, goes up strong, collects another foul, and we'll see if it's on the floor or if he was shooting. That's the second on number 10, Thomas Dunbar, non-shooting foul. Keaton Wright Chapman finds Laughlin. Laughlin swings out high to Farnham. Farnham to the corner to Keaton Wright Chapman. He drives, dishes to Dow. Dow spin off the glass and count two. Great find, Keaton Wright Chapman. Nice strong move, Riley Dow to drain it. It's 29-15. And we've got subs coming for West Rutland. Wholesale changes on the way. Loose ball, and Matt Hart, quick and tenacious, tips it away and then follows all the way in for the layup for two. It's 31-15 and West Rutland pulling away here. Poultney had trimmed the lead to 8 and now West Rutland extending it significantly. Handoff at the top of the key. Dribble drive. 12 into the, inside the 3 with a running jumper that is short, no good. Rebound West Rutland, 2 minutes, 10 seconds left here. Keaton Wright Chapman calmly walks it up. West Rutland in no hurry. Wright Chapman gonna run offense, thinks about the 3, swings to Hart. Hart bounce pass, what a beauty into Laughlin. And Laughlin puts the leaner up and in. Little contact there, no calling. It's 33-15 West Rutland. They have broken it open here in the third quarter. Long 3, Poultney misses everything, and West Rutland boxes out. Poultney player comes down with it, but unfortunately for him, steps on the end line, and we've got wholesale changes. It's everybody in white gonna come have a seat. West Rutland clears the bench. Mac Perry, 4, is gonna handle point. Tyler Serrani, 14, will inbound to him. You've got 11, Liam Boyer will play as a forward. You got 32, Garrett Waite, and 3, Mikey Barrett also checked in for West Rutland. And it's Mac Perry handling the point as an 8th grader. He and Serrani both playing up. Swings to Serrani. Serrani bounce pass to Waite. Waite off the back of the rim, no good. And look at Liam Boyer showing his length. Great rebound, great position, immediately up strong, good for 2. Liam Boyer's having a nice night for Westside. That pass over to the wing, bounce pass into the paint, and Boyer again impacting. Able to poke that pass away, unfortunately, to a Poultney player. They go off glass for 2. It's 35-17, and we're under a minute left here in the third quarter. Mac Perry, top of the key, gonna take a look, and he likes the look of that, so he's gonna jack up a 3 off the front of the rim, off the back of the rim, and through. Everything's falling for West Rutland this quarter. And Serrani, tough defense. Poultney, drive into the paint, and a wild floater, no good, but rebound controlled by Poultney. No shot, foul on the floor. We'll see who it's on. That's on Serrani. Might be 2 on him. It is. Second also on West Rutland in the half. And we're at 32.5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Poultney able to get it in, and Tyler Serrani immediately cleans up the loose ball. A little too strong off the glass, and Mikey Barrett's there. Now it's Garrett Waite going up strong, and he gets hammered. He'll shoot 2 after he picks himself up off the floor. We'll see who that call is on. It is the 7th of the half against Poultney, so West Rutland will shoot the rest of the way. Foul called on John Baker, his 2nd, and Garrett Waite to shoot 2. Nice shot. Bangs it home, 39-17. Waite with his 2nd coming. That ball off the glass. Wide right, Poultney to inbound with 22.1 left in the quarter.
Best ever in Jordan. Didn't hit the rim at all. I'm assuming that's what it is.
Poultney dribbles to the far wing, top of the key, into the paint, tipped away, and West Rutland getting down on the floor. That's Liam Boyer, able to tip the ball away and then get down on it. Poultney maintains possession due to the possession arrow, and 10 for Poultney will inbound. We're under 10 seconds here, 9.2 left in the quarter. And West Rutland covering well. Poultney able to get it into the wing. Dribble into the paint, kick out to the three-point line. Nice up fake, dribble, scoop, count 2. And we're gonna run out of quarter here before West Rutland has a chance to put something up. But they had a great quarter, extending the lead. At one point, it had dropped all the way down to 8, and now it is 39-19 at the end of the third quarter. Has sounded West Rutland's gonna come out of their huddle, and they've got a commanding 39-19 lead. Poultney will start the quarter with the ball on the far side. And we have same 5 in for West Rutland that finished the third quarter. Mac Perry up top, 8th grader playing up. Mikey Barrett on the far wing, 3. That's Garrett Wade on the near wing, 32 playing defense. Tyler Serrani, 14 in the middle. And Liam Boyer, 11 on the far block. Mikey Barrett, excellent anticipation, picks off that bounce pass, and he's got a head of steam. And how do you like that left-handed layup? Count it. Mikey Barrett, full throttle up the floor. Great finish off the glass. 41-19 West Rutland. West Rutland JV boys won their first game of the season against Long Trail earlier in the week. And they are looking good here as well. That entry pass onto the block. Fouls on 11, Liam Boyer. Be his first, I believe it is. 3rd on West Rutland. So Poultney will inbound. West Rutland will shoot the rest of the way. Poultney has picked up 7 fouls already. That's a high arcing shot, no good. And Liam Boyer gets up for that rebound, dribbles out of traffic and finds Mac Perry, and Mac Perry gonna slow it down a little bit. He swings to Tyler Serrani. Serrani penetrates and then kicks out. Garrett Wade on the far wing, long 3, and that misses everything, but Boyer, athletic move to save it, right into the Poultney player's hands, and Tyler Serrani making things difficult in the backcourt, and now he backs off. Tyler Serrani plays a tough brand of basketball, that's for sure. Oh, Mikey Barrett almost anticipate, but almost picked that pass off as well. Poultney able to control, gets a little loose with the ball, and now Liam Boyer has a chance, but a mishandle carries out. We're at 6:30 left in the fourth quarter, and Poultney to inbound, dribble drive into the paint, scoop shot up off the glass, no good. Boyer rebound, poked away, and West Rutland will maintain possession. Boyer's having a nice night for West Side. Sub in for Poultney, and West Rutland inbounds. McAllister Perry up to midcourt. Swings wide, Serrani gets down low to dribble, loses the handle, tries to save it, and it goes off Mikey Barrett's nose. Doesn't look like it hurt too bad. Poultney will inbound.
Hey, let's go.
And here they come up to midcourt. Nice job, Perry, to fight through that screen, and Tyler Serrani continues to scrap and make things difficult for Poultney. He is quick and strong and tenacious. No fun to play against if I had to guess. Pretty physical too. He bounce passes it into Perry, and Perry's gonna walk it up, 5:59 left.
Stay on top.
Tyler Serrani never seems to know what the score is or care whether they're up or down. He plays 100 miles an hour every minute he's on the floor. There's no half speed for Tyler Serrani.
Good hustle, Tom.
Poultney players getting down on the floor. Gonna be West Rutland ball, 5:40 left. Mikey Barrett gonna inbound. He thinks about Boyer. Nice job, Poultney, to defend. Wait open in the corner. He kicks out high to Tyler Serrani, and Serrani looks to dribble drive. Gets a good look at the hoop. Continues to press, and Poultney able to rip the ball away, and here they are up to midcourt. Dribble drive into the paint. That ball kicked back out. Poultney behind the back, bounce pass into the post. And that is Tyler Serrani coming across, gets the Poultney player in the head. I believe that's going to be on the floor. It is, and that's 3 on Tyler Serrani. So his aggressive brand of basketball catching up with him a little bit. Pass not handled cleanly, but Poultney into the lane with the floater. Mac Perry almost able to strip that, and now West Rutland. Garrett Waite getting down on the floor, tying that ball up with 54 from Poultney, and that'll be West Rutland on the possession arrow. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left, and West Rutland continues to dominate. It's 41-19. Perry tries to swing to Garrett Waite, and Poultney player anticipates that, picks it off, goes behind the back, dribbles into traffic, floater, no good off the glass. Loose ball. Liam Boyer tries to tip it away for the breakaway. Poultney able to hang on to the ball and a bullet pass down to the block, but no result for Poultney. Mac Perry, head of steam up to the three-point line, almost drags that back foot, but able to hang on. And high pressure from the Poultney player on Tyler Serrani. That ball swings over to Waite. Waite likes that 3. Off the iron, no good. Mac Perry almost able to pick that pass off and able to strip him from behind. West Rutland has it going everywhere on the floor. They're stealing the ball from behind. They are playing high pressure defense. They're scoring layaway breakups. They're playing excellent defense. Coach Toller will be pleased with this showing for certain. We're at 4:05 left and it's 41-19. Serrani bounce pass into Boyer. Boyer drop step. And that foul is going to be on Poultney. 44 for Poultney. Richard Holcomb, I believe. That is his second, and Boyer's going to shoot a 1-and-1, as that is the 8th foul this half for Poultney. First shot's pure. Extends the lead for West Side. 3:59 left here in the final frame. Oh, 2 sweet strokes for Liam Boyer. Nothing but the bottom of the net on both those. It's 43-19. And Poultney up past midcourt. Tough pass to handle, a little bit of a juggle. Poultney player tried to back Mikey Barrett down. Pass to the top of the key, 2 Poultney players there. A couple ball fakes, Garrett Waite comes out. Poultney trying to feed the post, but the pass a little too high, and it's a scramble for the ball. Nobody able to handle it cleanly. And it is called out of bounds off West Side, so Poultney to inbound in the corner, 3:39 left. And West Side continues to dominate, 43-19. Tyler Serrani gets his hand on that inbound pass, and Poultney forces it into the post, and West Rutland forces the turnover. Mac Perry up to the top of the key, through his legs. He thinks about the drive and then thinks better of it. And he'll run a little bit of patient offense here. Out to Serrani. Serrani, wait until somebody comes out and plays him. Clock continues to run, 3:19 left. And if Poultney's happy to stay in their 2-3 zone, I think West Rutland will be happy to stand out on the edge and let the clock run. At some point, they've got to come out of this and come out and pressure the ball. Pass to the elbow for Mikey Barrett. He goes up strong, unable to finish. And I'll tell you what, he gets his hands on that and forces the tie-up. Mikey Barrett's been a handful for the Poultney team to handle. Forces the jump ball. It's Poultney ball. But Mikey Barrett having a nice night for West Side. Dribble into the paint, off the glass, no good. Poultney rebound, off the glass, no good. Mike Barrett comes down with a rebound, and he'll shoot a 1-and-1. He's fouled. That foul on 54, Taylor Lewis, and that is 4 on Lewis. We're at 2:48 left in the game. We'll see if the Poultney coach elects to go to the bench here. He's got 2 players on his bench. And Barrett gonna shoot a 1-and-1. Off the back of the rim, no good. Nice job, Poultney, to box out and establish the position for that rebound. Now they're off and running. They try and go full speed, and Tyler Serrani is in the way. He's able to get the steal just past midcourt. Goes strong, pays the price, goes down hard. He'll shoot 2. That is the 10th on Poultney. West Rutland will shoot 2 the rest of the way, whether it's a shooting foul or on the floor. That foul's on number 12, his 3rd. That's John Baker picking up number 3, and Serrani to shoot 2. First one, no good. Off the glass, count it. 44-19. Poultney to inbound. We're at 2:37 left here in the final frame, and second half has been all west side. That pass to the foul line. Serrani makes the catch difficult. Turnaround jumper, no good. Mikey Barrett, 100 miles an hour. Almost able to get the leaner to go. And great job, Garrett Waite, to establish position, pull that rebound down. Mikey Barrett taking that layup way wide, almost gets the leaner to drop.
Don't worry about the ball, RJ. Don't worry about the ball. See cutters, RJ.
Barrett comes up high to Mac Perry. Mac Perry finds Barrett. Barrett likes it, so he puts up the 3. It's no good. Boyer there, Garrett Waite there, and we'll see what the call is. Stacy Kemp calls Liam Boyer with a shove in the back. It's his 2nd, 5th on west side, and we're at 2:13. Not in the 1-on-1 yet. So Poultney will inbound. Mikey Barrett gets a hand on that pass. Now it's an entry pass into the block. Tyler Serrani, tough defense. Poultney able to finish. 44-21, and we're under 2 minutes now. Mac Perry's up to the midcourt line, and he's going to take a look and see who's going to move for him. Thinks about Serrani, comes near side to Wade instead. Boyer posting up and calling for it. Swings that ball wide for Serrani. And Tyler Serrani cuts through the defense and lays it up off the glass and in. Makes it look easy. It's 46-21 west side. Mac Perry with a reach, ineffective. Great help defense, makes a tough shot. Poultney able to handle the rebound. Wild attempt to save backcourt. Garrett Waite goes down in the scramble, and Poultney coming strong to the hoop, number 40. And Tyler Serrani elevates and shuts the door on that with a nice clean block. Poultney ball under the hoop. Bounce pass onto the block, Mikey Barrett there, but a little too late. Poultney with a scoop shot, and they'll shoot 2. We'll see who this foul is on. That foul is on Barrett, his 2nd or 3rd. His 2nd. And Poultney shooting 2. Flick of the wrist, and that ball drops through. That ball off the front of the rim, and Tyler Serrani tracks it down. Be surprised if he slows down. Gives up to Mac Perry. Perry up off the glass for the finish. Generous there for Tyler Serrani. One 8th grader finding another. Thought he might go strong to the hoop there. Instead, rewards Perry for running the floor, and Perry goes high off the glass for 2. And now Serrani off to the races again. He elevates and gets fouled on his way to the hoop. That's a foul on number 10, Thomas Dunbar, I believe, and Serrani to the line. Off the rim, no good. second attempt coming. We're under a minute here, and West Rutland up 48-22. It's been all West Side in the second half. Off the glass and count it. Rattles around and drops through, extends the lead by another point, and Poultney pass midcourt. Perry out to pressure. Now it's Tyler Serrani extending the defense. He wants more. Forces the Poultney player to pick up his dribble and then gets a little over aggressive. Picks up another foul. Poultney going to shoot a 1-and-1 here. That's 4 on Serrani. But as I said before, he does not have a half speed. There's no way for Tyler to back it off. He plays 100 miles an hour the entire time he's in. The only way you can get him to slow down is to pull him out and sit him down. Not a bad problem to have for a coach. First shot up and good for Poultney. Second shot coming. Off the glass and in. Both good for a Poultney player. Mac Perry comes back to collect, and it's 41 seconds left. Coach Toller asking Mac Perry to slow it down a little bit. And Westside may just move this around and kill clock. That high pass picked off. Coach Toller asking for the up fake and then the reach around pass. And clock running, 22 seconds. Perry walks it up to the top of the key. He swings over to Serrani. Serrani bullet pass to the corner. Boyer. Great baseline jumper, and who's there? Mikey Barrett with a rebound off the offensive glass. 10 seconds left. Perry thinks about the pass to Serrani, sees the defense cutting and holds it back. And now we're down to 2 seconds. Tyler Serrani with a bomb from distance. And that's going to do it here for Westside Junior Varsity Basketball. Westside with a convincing 29-24 win. I'd like to thank PEGTV for the use of this equipment. I know folks who are out of town or unable to make the game enjoy the opportunity to watch it on PEG or stream it live on their website. So thanks very much. It's something I truly enjoy doing. And that is going to be it from West Rutland. All right, we're here with tonight's player of the game, Mikey Barrett. What'd you think of the game tonight, Mike?
It was awesome.
Awesome. What do you think you guys did well?
We did. I think what we did well is layups, shots, and we ran the play successfully.
That's perfect. Coach is doing a nice job with you guys. Congratulations on being player of the game.
Yeah.
See you, buddy. See you.